Good morning, or afternoon, because it's what, like 1 o'clock? My goodness. I spent, no, 12:30. I spent the morning editing. Well, last night for like 2 hours I edited a vlog. This morning I finished editing it, got the thumbnail up, thumbnail done, video up, and now it is time to make lunch. I need to read a chapter, do some assignments, edit. I have some videos from the prior vlog that I would like to edit and get uploaded. I put a little bit of makeup on just because, guys, my skin has been so uneven lately. If you have any recommendations of a product that I can use that is not too expensive, I need something that's gonna help with like uneven skin tone, dark under eye circles. I need to use my eye cream more. I know. Any advice you have, I really appreciate it. Okay, so here is another easy keto meal. You want to get some sort of meatballs. Honestly, you can make your own meatballs. It'll be way less carbs. This meal is gonna end up being anywhere from like 10 to 12 carbs, but it's because I also add marinara sauce, I add some cheese, and I know that these have like a small amount of breading in them, so that's why I was saying if you can make your own meatballs or find a brand that has way less of it. This is just one that came from Aldi's. Like I said, we've been doing Instacart since COVID started, just so it just reduces the amount of times that I have to leave the house. It's a super easy meal. It says 6 meatballs is a serving. I've been doing about 2 servings, and like I said, marinara sauce, some mozzarella cheese. It's really delicious. It keeps me full all day. So even though it's 12 carbs, if this is the only meal that I'm really having besides maybe a small snack later and it keeps me satiated, it's fine. For me, if I don't have a diet that I can keep up with, that's not too complicated, I'm gonna get off of it. A lot of the times, I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing in this video. A lot of times I actually will make broccoli with this, so that way we're still getting veggies. But it is definitely one of those meals that when I'm craving like Olive Garden or something, this is one of my go-tos. I have my time lapse going over here, so I'm gonna use my phone to show you that I put 2 of these like tablespoons of marinara and I mixed it around, so that's what it looks like with the 2 tablespoons. And now I'm gonna put some mozzarella on top, melt it, and then I usually just top it with these seasonings. And this is the meal. So like I said, it is probably a little bit on the higher carb side. I fasted through dinner yesterday and I'm breaking my fast now at like 1 o'clock. So it has a higher fat content, but also has a lot of protein. So I'm gonna have to like balance that out a little bit later today, but hopefully I can like close my fasting window earlier today and then only have like a 5-hour eating window, which will be great. And my camera is still doing the time lapse thing over there.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah.
It's way later. Oh, this is my New Orleans shirt, by the way, if anybody was wondering. This was from Bourbon Street when I went with Alex years ago. Lately, we've been getting these things from Aldi's, or Aldi, I always had an S. And they have no calories, no sugar, and no caffeine. They're just like water enhancers. They have, I think, like 4 different flavors there. These are the Fit and Active brand, but it's been pretty good. I've been using them in replacement of the Great Value from Walmart. I still love the Walmart ones, definitely. They have other flavors, but we just haven't been doing the Walmart pickup as much lately since we've been doing the Instacart delivery. I know that it'd be better to drink water that didn't have a sweetener or flavors and stuff, but this helps me drink so much more. So I feel like it's, stop tapping the, I feel like it's worth adding the sweetener for now for me to get all my water intake, because sometimes I could easily go the entire day without having like any water, which is bad.
I've been looking for a way out, I can't find my way now, I just need you by my side. Lately I've been thinking, baby, we could get away and never look back, never look back, never look back, no.
So I feel like it's becoming a common occurrence of like getting my hair done and my makeup done, or me doing it, even though I have nowhere to go. but it makes me feel like a human. And I teared up when I was watching something on YouTube, so my makeup might be messed up already, but that's okay. I have nowhere to go. But I made dinner and I wanted to show you guys what I made. I'm trying to get better about showing you guys like the keto meals that I make. So tonight for dinner we had tacos. I added bell pepper and onion, and I added these 3 seasonings, taco seasoning and these ones. Almost empty. I have a backup, no worries. But it's a common occurrence that these 3 seasonings are what I use in like everything. So John had a taco salad using a tomato from my garden, by the way. And I went ahead and had mine on a low-carb tortilla, and I was able to find low-carb tortillas at Aldi's. They're not as low as the Mission brand, but it's still better than nothing. I ended up having just 1 taco, so that way I would have just the 1 tortilla and be lower in my carbs. But I have not been writing down how many carbs I've been eating every day. I've been just trying to mentally track it, but I probably should write them down.
That's what makes home really home. Now, there's a difference between a house and a home. I was blessed to have a mother who gave me, my brothers, my dad, a home.
Okay, you guys, so here is a little bit of an update. I need to think about what I'm gonna say before I start vlogging, and that would help. Here's the update. I watched church online. John has been going and playing in the worship band. They were playing outside in person with having small gatherings. Everybody was social distance. It was outside, and they did that for a couple of weeks, but then now locally Houston has gone to like a level red, like level 1. COVID cases are spreading like crazy, you know, stay at home if you can, sort of a level. So they went ahead and reverted back to doing online services, which makes me feel a little bit better, but having any sort of gathering at all makes me nervous. So even though the worship team is like, I mean, you can count them on your fingers, there's probably like 7 to 10 people who are physically there at the church running the service, for it to be streamed online, it just makes me a little bit nervous. So depending on how bad things get, I don't know, like I hate to be the person that pulls my husband from like doing, I say pulls my husband, but he has a choice obviously, but you know, convinces my husband not to go and play in the worship band because it's such an important thing for the church to still be able to give like the word. But at the same time, it just makes me nervous. And he wasn't playing for like a period of time just to like, you know, for us to quarantine ourselves out of safety. And they're still able to play with having the preacher who's also the singer and plays guitar, and a couple girls singing, and the piano players. So it's not like he's needed, but when he plays the bass or the drums, which he kind of hops back and forth, you know, he's able to really bring a lot more feeling and just make the sound, just make it sound so much better. So that's kind of where I've been conflicted. I've been praying about it, trying to like, you know, it's gonna be okay, you know, God's got this. But at the same time, it's like that anxiety part of me is like, he doesn't need, like he doesn't have to go and play. He's playing because he wants to contribute. And I don't know, if you have any words for me, definitely comment below and let me know what you think, or just tell me that you're praying for us, because it would make me feel a little bit better. But other than that, I did my quiz. All I have left for this one class is literally like a couple of assignments and I'm done with it. And then the other class, I just have the exam and to read a few chapters. Obviously reading the chapters first. But John is not home yet from church. He is going to stay after because I believe they're gonna go ahead and pre-record next Sunday. And then from here on out, they're gonna just continue to pre-record for the Sunday before. And I mean, it would be nice if they got to the point where there was enough music recorded to where the musicians didn't actually need to come up, and that would really help with social distancing. But we'll just see how the cases go. We're definitely taking it week by week. I don't know, but let me know, how are the cases going? Like, how is COVID around you? And I know that a lot of people get on YouTube to like get away from the whole COVID thing, but it's like a part of life. It's a big reason why my vlogs are not leaving the house like they used to. But just the world we live in now, and it's like we have to coexist.